What's up, boys and girls? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. This podcast is being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com and the unbelievable offer they got available for you guys right now. That is what they're calling the Hotter Than Fire Grill Pack. It is a ton of food for less than $100, and they're going to give you 12 free Omaha steak burgers after they knock off over 60% when you use the code JUICE in the search bar, and then go and order the Hotter Than Fire Pack. 4 fillets, 4 chicken breasts, you get 4 franks, you get 4 pork chops, you get seasoning and dessert, plus 12 free Omaha steak burgers for less than $100. Really good stuff. Promo code JUICE. Okay, 1 and 2 night last night. We get the Diamondbacks correct. They beat the Braves. We didn't need the plus 1.5 runs, but we got that right. Other 2 bets, Red Sox were pathetic. Bad bet out of me on that. Red Sox never came close to covering the first 5 run line. We laid juice on that, which hurts. Obviously, minus 135. We laid on that, so that was not fun. And then Sandy Alcantara, I got to start listening to myself a little bit more. I mean, unders right now in baseball, forget it. I'm done. Not betting them. Forget it. Not for a while. Until further notice, we're not betting baseball unders. I don't care what the number is. We're not betting baseball unders. Alcantara overs continue to be a big thing. 6-4 final. Cardinals win. Alcantara loses. Marlins lose. Game goes over 8.5. 10 runs come in there. So that was somewhat of a frustration, but Sandy Alcantara is still going to be an overplay. Stop trying to be cute. I got to stop being just trying to zig when I know I should zag situation. So unfortunately, losing day. We're now 5-4 on the week, up just 0.4 units after the loss yesterday, but we're still up for the week, heading to a Thursday. Now, welcome to Wonky Thursday, okay? The Open Championship is being played probably right now as you listen to this. The Open Championship opening round's being played. Now, if we're going to bet this, I was not going to bet this until we have a chance to take a look at Royal Liverpool and how the course is being played. Most likely the weather is not going to be a factor. That means scores could be really low. I will look to play head-to-heads here going towards the weekend. So I don't know how exactly to massage this in. If I do like it, I'm probably going to have to put it on the Discord channel because there's not really a great time to play it because most often, like, it's Thursday morning right now, right? So in order to play a bet for round 2, which is going to get started overnight on the East Coast, I got to bet it like way in advance. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. I got to think about it. I might need to bet an outright. I'm not fully sure how I'm going to bet the Open Championship. So nothing on the Open yet here. Stay tuned. Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. If I do like something, if I see something, I'll jump in and let you know what's going on. But we'll see how round 1 plays out here. It gets going literally like right now as you guys are talking, listening, whatever. So the Women's World Cup starts today. We have WNBA basketball today, and we have Major League Baseball today. Those are pretty much the 4 big sporting events going on right now. So since I'm not betting the Open, I'm going to make a bet on one play, one game in each of those 3 sports, okay? Baseball's baseball. If I can bet something else, I want to mix it up. I want to, just for my own viewing habits, I want to mix it up and watch something else. So 3 bets for you here in just 1 second. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about what you guys can do with the BettingPros app, which is available right now. This is a very cool thing to grab right now before the football season. Now, you download this for free, Android and the iOS stores. Use the prop bet cheat sheet for daily rankings for the best prop bets based on updated projection models for baseball here into basketball coming, then into football or football into basketball. For more advanced insights on any prop, take advantage of the new prop bet analyzer. View a player's historical performance for every prop across different time frames and opponents. See how comparable players have performed against the same opponent for the prop. Get matchup rankings and ratings for how well the player's opponent performs against the prop bet, and view over and or under recommendations for every prop to guide your betting decisions. To access these prop bet tools and more, download the BettingPros app by visiting bettingpros.com/apps or search BettingPros in the App Store. Track your bets, make plays, compete on accuracy leaderboards. And I'll just give you a little preview. We may have some stuff coming down the pike. We had a very cool meeting yesterday. We could have some very fun stuff. You want to download the app. You guys could be winning some free swag and other cool stuff from us as we head towards the football season. We got some things in the hopper. We got some things cooking that we're going to give you guys. All right, let's start with the Women's World Cup. Okay, full disclosure. I've had to go and talk to my soccer people because I don't watch soccer. I don't bet soccer, but I know here people have asked me to bet soccer. I know on the Discord channel, you guys have asked, Matt, are you going to bet the Women's World Cup? Are you going to be involved? Sure. A bet that I will make a lot here for the Women's World Cup and just soccer in general is both teams to score. Okay. Just a goal either way. Doesn't matter who wins. Doesn't matter if it's a draw. Doesn't matter if it's 2-2, 1-1, 3-3. Doesn't matter as long as both teams score, we get there. Canada and Nigeria are playing here at night. It's a 7:30 West Coast time. This thing's over in Australia, okay? So it's, again, a wonky start time. Again, it's one of those situations where you're like, okay, what time's the game on? How is it going to be on? How am I watching all of these things, okay? This is part of the group of death. Canada and Nigeria are colliding in Melbourne, okay? The Canadians are good Olympic champions, okay? USA, they could wind up playing Canada for gold. That's possible. However, injuries are a big part of the Canada story right now, missing a couple of key players. Nigeria has been bad in 2022 against teams that reached the World Cup. Everyone's talking about this. 0-1-7 mark. However, they do have some very talented players. They do have some players that can really score, some of the best players in the world. It's minus 105 for both teams to score. It's probably a 2-1 win for Canada. Might be a 1-1 draw. Canada is a big favorite here in this. So basically, we know Canada is going to score. The question is, can we get one goal from Nigeria here in this match? If they do, we're going to come in here and we're going to cash this. DraftKings has this bet, both teams to score, Nigeria and Canada, at minus 105. We're going to jump in here and grab that. Both teams to score, Nigeria and Canada in their opening match for the Women's World Cup here tonight. 1.05 units down on this bet. So we'll see how we do for Women's World Cup soccer. We'll see how many bets and plays. We'll dip our toe into it. There's 4 games going today. We'll dip our toe. We'll bet the Canadians here. They're going to score. The question is, can Nigeria score? I say yes. Nigeria can score. Minus 105. Both teams to score for Nigeria and Canada. Now, WNBA game. Oh boy. Everyone's been telling me to bet this, okay? You guys have been clamoring for this. People in the Discord channel have been clamoring for this. Matt, why are you not betting the Las Vegas Aces? They are killing everyone. They're the defending champs. They've been so darn good. They're loaded, and now they take on the Seattle Storm on the road tonight. And do you guys know what the number is? It's 18. It's 18. They're laying 18. Well, here's why. Las Vegas is 19-2 on the year straight up. Las Vegas is 5-5 against the spread on the road this season. They are 12-9 as favorites this year, and they've covered 3 consecutive games so far. Seattle is 4-16. They're without their top 2 superstars due to injuries, Sue Bird and Brianna Stewart. They are 6-5 ATS at home. They're 10-10 ATS overall, and they did cover their last game. However, if you look at the way that Vegas has been playing, I mean, they're just ridiculous in every category. They're number 1 in scoring average. They're number 1 in field goal percentage. They're number 1 in average score against. They're number 2 in defensive rebound, number 3 in field goal percentage. They won at Los Angeles in their last game, laying 13.5 points. They covered it, 97-78. They won against Phoenix as 17-point favorites. They pushed. They won by 17 at home against Phoenix. And then against the Minnesota on the road, they were laying 11.5. They won 113-89. I know it's crazy to say this. I know it's a huge number for me to lay it, but given the fact that the Storm are really bad right now, worst team in the league, they're not going to have any real answer for this offense here. I know 18 points is a lot, but I'm going to lay it here. I'm going to come in and I'm going to lay it with the Vegas Aces. Yeah, with the Vegas Aces. I want to say Golden Knights with the Las Vegas Aces. I'll lay the 18 points. It's a stupid number. I know I may come back to really regret this. It may come down to 1 or 2 possessions for us here on this, but there's no first half number. If you find a first half number, if you're laying 8, 9, 10 in the first half, probably like that better than 18, but there's no first half number out yet overnight. I'll just lay it with Vegas to destroy the Seattle Storm here tonight on the road to win the game going away. Vegas minus 18 against Seattle for 1.1 units. And I do have one baseball play to get into, and it's the Astros at the Athletics. I know you're going to go, Matt, you're going back to the A's. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, though. First 5 total is 4.5. The over is juiced at minus 115 at DraftKings. Here's why I like the over. Okay, this is a later start game. JP France on the mound for the Astros. He's 4-3 with a 3.31 ERA. JP France on the road has an ERA of 2.18. He's been good on the road. 3-2 with a 252 batting average. 10 earned runs in 41 in a third innings. But we saw against the Red Sox, the A's are scoring. Okay, the A's offense is not that bad here at home. They're going through one of these streaks. Hogan Harris, left-handed pitcher, is going for the Oakland A's. Hogan Harris at home, 5.86 ERA. On the road, 7.45 ERA. 1-2 record at home, opposing batting average of 243, 18 earned runs in 27 2/3 innings worth of work. But Hogan Harris gave up 5 earned runs in his last start at home in 4 innings worth of work, 7 earned runs in 4 2/3 inning work in the last time out against Detroit on the road, 5 runs in 4 earned against the Yankees in a 10-4 loss, 4 earned at Toronto. Last 4 games pitched for Hogan Harris, 4 2/3, 5 1/3, 4 2/3 in 4 innings, giving up 5, 7, 5, and 4 runs in those outings. I need 1 run from the A's because I'm going to get 4 runs here from the Astros. First 5 over 4.5 runs. A's and the Astros. I may need the Astros to get all 5 runs. They may get there for us to come in on that. You can bet the run line if you want, if you're so inclined to say, well, Matt, why don't you just go and do what you did yesterday and bet the run line? First 5 run line might be a better play. I don't know, just betting it back to back. It's minus 120 on that for the Astros on the run line if you want, laying a half a run. I don't know. With baseball, the way things are going, I'm a little gun shy on that. How about that? Because what happens if the A's get hot and JP France is horrible and Hogan Harris is great and I'm wrong and I'm kicking myself because instead of picking the Astros on the run line, I should just bet the over. And I'm just going to go, man, it was a 4-1 lead for the A's. And maybe I'm just seeing the A's way wrong and the Astros are down by 3 runs, 4-1 after 5, and it's an overplay. And I'll be like, man, why didn't I just bet the over? So I'm going to bet the over instead because what happened yesterday, just come in with over 4.5 at minus 115. All right, 3 bets in 3 sports here today on a Thursday. Both teams to score in Women's World Cup action, Nigeria and Canada at minus 105. Laying 18 points for the Las Vegas Aces on the road at Seattle. Minus 110, 1.1 units down on that. And over 4.5 in the first 5 at minus 115 for the Astros and the A's. We're heading towards the weekend. We got a bunch of things to bet on over the weekend, baseball included, but for now, let's hope we have a good Thursday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on all socials at Sports Talk Matt. Every morning, it is the Daily Juice Podcast. Always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.